Okay, now it's raining a decent amount. Not really hard, but not sure if you can see it. Can't see it on the lens. Well, now you can see it on the lens, but you can't actually see the rain falling, I don't think. Maybe. I think you see it hit the road, but here, let me wipe off the lens. I need a lens hood, you know, so I can protect it from water. But I predict here eventually that little stream in front of our yard is going to get a lot bigger when the rain comes down harder. I'm going to try to get some footage of that. Excuse me. The wind's blowing pretty good. Not like real hard, but they're saying early in the morning tomorrow, like, you know, before sunrise or just after, there are going to be some squalls, which is basically extremely hard blowing wind with a lot of rain. So I'm going to try to get some footage of that. I got a little bit of sleep earlier, so I should be alright. It's our house. My mom went to work. Yeah, freaking hurricane, and she had to go to work. That makes a lot of freaking sense. They have a sliding glass door where she works. She works at CVS, and earlier today, the wind and rain blew open the sliding door. Yeah, just blew it right open. So it got pretty strong earlier. Unfortunately, I was asleep during that time, but later tonight or tomorrow, if we get some really strong wind, I'll try to get some footage of that. Hopefully it'll be daylight when it happens, though, because it's very difficult to record at night because, you know, you can't see further than my neighbor's house. See that house there, see that house there, and see our house, but still not much light. Gosh dang it. The main body of the camera is protected, but the lens keeps getting rain on it because I don't have one of those lens hoods. I mean, this is only a $150 camera. So I mean, and it's not even a DSLR or a camcorder. It's considered a hybrid because it's more of a point and shoot, but it's got more capabilities as a DSLR. So I can, you know, have a little more control over it. But right now it's raining pretty decent. It's blowing here and there, a little hard, not too bad. They're saying tomorrow we're supposed to get like 40-mile-per-hour winds, sustained. So that'll be interesting. That's when we'll get some real damage. I mean, we had a good gust earlier today, like I said, when I was sleeping, but nothing major since then, no major damage. Try to keep pointing at that light and get that thing in the light ray in the picture. But alright, that's it. Later. It's raining pretty hard right now. Figured I'd come show you some of it. There's that little creek in front of our yard again. Got my raincoat, thankfully. This isn't even as hard as it was earlier. This morning, or yesterday morning. But it's pretty good rain. Woo, the wind's blowing pretty good. Thank goodness for this plastic bag. I wouldn't be able to show you this. My pants are now soaked, but that's okay. Figure I'd let you see what's going on. This is probably going to be a quick one. My shoes are now filling up with water. But alright, figure I'd show you this heavier rain. What was it, 11:20 at night? It's been raining for the past 2 hours. It finally slowed down. Water in the front yard's going pretty good. If you haven't figured out by now, the amount of water going by our house is really what gauges the amount of rain we've had, or you know. This water now is coming from way uphill, which you can't see. But you know, at times this whole area, almost to the middle of the street, about halfway to the middle of the street, that tar line right there in the middle, that is, if we get heavy rains, that's usually where it goes to. But right now it's, you know, not that high. If I had some light down towards the bottom of the hill, I'd go down there and show you the drainage ditch, because that area is usually freaking flooded. Right now the winds are pretty good. They're gusting up to about 40-45. You know, tropical storm force winds. It's drizzling and I can feel it pretty good. Current wind's about 30. So it's hitting us pretty well, pretty good right now. Now, I had to change my pants because they were soaked, and my socks also. My torso wasn't soaked because I had my coat on, but I'm not wearing it now, which is a bad idea because it's still raining and I'm getting wet. But alright, figured I'd let you know what's going on later. Okay, so it's about 1:20 now. It's still raining. It's been raining for about 3 or 4 hours. Hang on, got some rain. Water on the lens. Okay, so it's been raining for about 3 or 4 hours, and you know, I walked outside to the shed and we just got a huge gust of wind. It had to have been over 40, 45, at least 45 miles per hour gust. I mean, it was strong. So I'm out here, you know, walking to the shed, walking back, and next thing you know, boom, big old gust of wind. But I came out here first for a weather update. I haven't actually checked the weather, but well, still raining. It's about 1:20 in the morning on Wednesday. Still blowing pretty hard. Earlier I checked, and Louisiana is getting gust of wind about 70 to 80 miles per hour, and the hurricane is like just about to make its second landfall, actually, on the state of Louisiana, not just the sandbar, or it already has. Like I said, I haven't checked in the past hour or so, but here in Lillian, it's blowing pretty hard. Still raining a little bit. Still got the stream in front of my driveway. But yeah. Oh, I also put a piece of foam over the mic on this, so I'm not sure how it does for sound quality now, but it might lessen the sound of the wind. You know, might muffle it out a little bit. And I was looking around YouTube, I'm like, how do you lessen or, you know, decrease the sound of the wind? I mean, everyone, you know, goes out to the beach or whatever to get a weather update, and you know, all you hear is the wind in their camera, and when they talk, it's like very, very hard to hear them because the wind's blowing so hard. But like I said, I put a small piece of foam on over the microphone, and I looked it up on YouTube and found it. So it seems to be doing okay, I guess. I did some tests on it in my earlier in the house. Basically I blew on the mic without the foam and blew on it again with the foam, and it helped a little bit. I mean, not great. I mean, like I said, I don't have one of those recorders with, you know, actual microphone attached to the side of it. This is a camera with video recording capability with a built-in microphone, which is basically three pinholes. So, I mean, you look at the ones that they use like on the Weather Channel or the news, and theirs always, you know, it always sticks out, so they can get better sounds. But they've always got foam around it. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe that'll work. You know, makes sense. You know, every time you look at someone who sings or whatever and they're holding a microphone, they always have foam around the top of it. And like I said, on camera, high dollar cameras. So, but that's about it. Still blowing pretty hard. I got a new pair of pants. It's a good thing I did laundry because, you know, my other ones are soaked, like I said from earlier. So if it slows down here in a little bit, maybe I can take the dog potty. And she ain't been for at least 4 or 5 hours. So I'll keep you updated. Probably here in about 3 or 4 hours, I'll probably come back out again, and well, actually here about in half an hour or so, maybe an hour, I give you an actual weather update on what the hurricane's doing and how it is affecting my area. But that's about it for now, so I'll be back in a little bit. Okay.